now for the Peter Channel New News Report on this Tuesday afternoon, March 28, 2017. Good afternoon, buddy. I am Peter Wiggins. I am New News Headlines on this Tuesday afternoon, March 28th. Here, top story of the noontime hour. This Tuesday afternoon is the Trump administration sought to block former acting Attorney General Sarah Yates from testifying that Congress did not have an investigation of the links between the Russian officials and Donald Trump's presidential campaign. Washington Post has learned. China's Tencent that takes on 5% taking an electric car maker Tesla. You know what's coming tomorrow. You know what you need for months now. The Samsung's 2017 flagship smartphone, the Galaxy S8, will be official, and that's one of the most critical periods in the company's history will begin. German Interior Minister Thomas de Maizière said that Turkey would not allow to be spying. Trucks living in Germany reports said the head of Turkey's intelligence service had on the list of people suspected of opposition and sympathies to the German counterpart. An AR-15 rifle at the same time of issued to some Oklahoma City police officers is pictured at the fraternal order of the police on Oklahoma City on Thursday. January 14th, they smashed on the back door. The homeowner sent fired an AR-15, cop said. On Tuesday, a week after the weekend, the 6th warmest winter in the continental U.S. United States. In recorded history, President Trump announced a series of actions meant to unwind a dramatically halt Barack Obama's effort to fight climate change. Civilians line up for the aid distribution of our neighborhood muscle as engulfed in a battle. Muscle. Civilians run for their lives. Paris, a French court sent cause of the job one what it was most modern criminals back to jail for third life sentence on Tuesday after convicting them on a grenade attack 42 years ago in Paris shop to kill 2 people. South Korean officials retracked calling that they have found human remains on lifted ferry. Australian Prime Minister Malcolm Turnbull has activated a disaster response plan after powerful cyclone Debbie pummeled on the northeast coast. A Transportation Security Administration officials drawn air criticism at the video showing them abandoned down the boy. DFW airport went found on social media over the weekend. A college football prospect gunned down on his own yard. A young committed stroke car killer with packed cigarettes, and a young boy was murdered in front of parents at the tourist area of San Francisco. As Team Trump site starts to engage to show dangers to sanctuary cities. The Secret Service has cleared the parts of the White House. Granted about investigators suspicious back after the man carrying in and claimed to have a bomb that Secret Service source told Fox News. Attorneys about one of the 2 suspects accused of raping a 14-year-old girl in the bathroom assault at Rockville High School and said the girl checked her find out the day before the incident and agreed to have sex with him according to the court papers filed. The UN and AI criticized Iraq that the U.S.-led coalition to launch an airstrike that killed civilians and urged them to prioritize protecting the non-combatants. Javier Correa, the governor of Mexico's Chihuahua state, said that his government does not have the resources to combat organized crime. The National Food Agency of North Korea has declined, and the World Food Program could no longer provide nutritious supplies to 1 to 9,000 North Korean children. The Gulf airline has agreed to pay $1.3 million in an Amazon travel compensation for damages by a 2006 plane crash that Trump says crushed the land. North Korea called experts in China and increased sharply in February according to Chinese custom data. The state of Michigan will spend $87 million to replace contaminated water pipes in the city of Flint that proposed agreement said. Women who used rejected the entire seal and the products enhancement, policy which one customer died was sentenced to 10 years in prison. The GEO agreed to review the cost of the security precaution of President Trump's travel and visit to his Mar-a-Lago state in Palm Beach, Florida. Elon Musk launched a new Neuralink operation to implant electricity human brains and enhance the computer interface, sources said. Smoky Blaze strikes 3 family-owned CCOM. Ford will invest $1.2 billion to build a modernized 3 facility in Michigan where it plans to assemble trucks and SUVs that store consumer data, reflection of the trends that are fundamentally help reshape the auto industry's business model. President Trump is about 2 weeks away from discovering how complicated tax reform can be. Now it's always going to be difficult, but it'll get to the minute and got a lot of so more after. The GOP's consumer confidence surged to a new 16-year high in March, fueled by a strong job and wage growth, lofty stock price, and cheap gasoline. Alright, look at that. Stocks now. Up 97.58 points to 26.48.56. SP5 up 12.56 points to 23.54.15. And NASDAQ up 20.13 points to 5,860.50. Scientists have discovered the world's largest footprint in a stretch of remote coastline known as Australia's Jurassic Park. On Thursday, SpaceX is set to yet launch another satellite in orbit from the Florida coast, but the mission would be far from retrieving the company. Rabbit brains may have grown larger and more complex things to fulfill that. A new study suggested those researchers analyzed the brain size and the diets over 140 primate species, span in apes, monkeys, lemurs, and horses, and found that those masculine and defensive norms ever since humans started building them. Harpersville, New York. April traffic given closer to birth. The animal at Emerald Park says that it posted update on the condition of Facebook Tuesday morning saying progression. Children with elevated blood levels at age 11 and identified as adults with lower cognitive function and a lower status activation. Their parents, according to new research, that their one first one in the clearest looks at the potential long-term health. While the medical benefits of breastfeeding for helping newborns fight infections and helping preterm infants get stronger are fairly well established, and the long-term impact is much less so. Peter Cello time is now 12:05 on this Tuesday afternoon, and it's time now for a sports report. Tonight, the Boston Bruins will be taking on Natural Predators. Game time 7:05 p.m. and the Boston Red Sox will be taking on Pittsburgh Pirates. Game time 6:05 p.m. Felix, sometimes not disappeared, they will become Las Vegas Raiders. Then, like in 2020, Mark Davis team belonged to Oakland. New England Patriots owner Robert Kraft addressed many NFL owners meeting on Monday when the Celtics moved to the first place of the night through a Cleveland loss. And he hopes that Malcolm Butler will stay with the Patriots. The FC penalty guard should have locked in the identity World Cup qualifier yet to fully maximize potential. As Marino says, our team's win over the Chilean and the qualifier covered up player and problems for Edgar Barca's time. Peter Childers time, 12:06 on this Tuesday afternoon, and it's time now for Traveling in Transit Report. Let's have you see where on this. Couple meter rail looking good. Subway and the ferries, they are looking good here. Okay, take a look at highways and byways of New England here. 95 of both ends back on the set. Norwalk stretch. Merritt Parkway eastbound side, also Bridgeport. And 195 eastbound side is full from 95 all the way down on the right on Massachusetts border. 120 on the southbound side. It is backed up from the Needham stretch, Mass Pack eastbound side, also before 128 in Weston, Mass Pack westbound side, also on 128 Weston. But otherwise, Massachusetts connected down highways on. Looking good. 93 to the southbound side, slow between the New Hampshire stretch and Interstate 8 on southbound side, also getting able to upstate Vermont. Peter Childers times 12:07 on this Tuesday afternoon, and it's time now for weather report. And looking at radar and it shows some spotty rain showers on southern down here and east and west of our Connecticut and northwestern portions of Connecticut, the east central portion of New York State. But this is a line of heavy benders, showers and storms stretching all the way from south of New Haven, stretching down around New York City and central and western Long Island side around New York City, and also in Yorktown around Keynesport and Ramapo, and raining west of Albany, New York. And this is a heavy bend of showers and storms west of Trenton, stretch of Warrenton, Pennsylvania, and down on Harrisburg and around Berwick. And raining lightly around the Philadelphia area here. And raining central portion of New Hampshire down in south central Maine. Sleeting and snowing up in the northern Maine. It needs to go back to the northwestern part of New Brunswick. And raining underneath southern Quebec, from Quebec down to Montreal and northeastern North. Ontario around Ottawa here. Okay, 7 days. And they're all moving towards the east here. So taking a look at the future cast here. And the heaviest rain shower is going to be around western Massachusetts by about 4 o'clock, while the rain is going to move into the Rhode Island and central Massachusetts by about 4 o'clock, and then moving to eastern Massachusetts by rush hour time. So the rush hour time around the region could be affected a little bit by the rain showers here, and they'll be continuing into the night and moving out of here by tomorrow morning here. In the overnight hours of tomorrow morning here. Alright, 7-day forecast. It goes like this. For this afternoon, child likely possible thunderstorms after 4 p.m. Costco 47 degrees. Calm wind chest patient 6%. New business amount of less than 10 minutes. Also, how much possible thunderstorms tonight. Showers that possibly a thunderstorm before 1 a.m. Then a chance of showers spread about to 2 a.m. of 35 degrees. A diverse wind chest patient 9%. New business between a half to 3/4 is possible. Wednesday, most of the color, most crisp by 53 about 38 degrees. North about 6 to 11 miles, gust side 25 to 35 miles an hour for Thursday. Sunday, podcast for 47 about 31 degrees. North for about 6 to 8 miles an hour for Friday. Chest band after 4 p.m. Most of the clouds for 42 degrees. Chest patient 30%. For tonight, rain and snow like before 1 a.m. Then rain and snow sleep likely between 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. Then rain at the breeze, rain likely after 3 a.m. Clouds got about 32 degrees at Chesapeake 6%. For Saturday, rain likely, clouds got about 43 degrees at Chesapeake 6%. Cyan at Chesapeake rain before 1 a.m. Mostly clouds got about 32 degrees at Chesapeake 40%. Sunday, put Southern Podcast about 48, about 34 degrees. And Monday, most clouds got about 55 degrees here. And currently here in Taunton, it's overcast and it's 42. Here in Norton, it is overcast and we have 43. And here in Mansfield, it's overcast and it's 41. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel New News Report on this March 20, 2017 on a Tuesday afternoon. I am Peter. Have a good afternoon, goodbye today. And I'll see you at 5 o'clock for a 5 o'clock report. Hope you have a good afternoon here